Hello, in this video, I'm going to do some more problems with radicals. So here we have the first one as a square root of 81 c square. So as you all know, 9 times 9 is 81. So the answer will be 9 times 9c, 9c, answer for the first one. For the second one, we have to write it as a square, a plus b whole square. So let me write down the formula first, then I will explain how it works. So a minus b whole square equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. So we want to write the thing inside here exactly like this, so that we can, when we are writing like a square minus 2ab plus b square, that is equal to a minus b whole square. So our whole purpose is to write this expression as a square of something. So if I break down to 4x square will become 2x and square it minus 2 times a is my 2x in this case times b is 7 and plus b square meaning plus 7 square. So 7 times 2 is 14, 14 times 2 is 28. So we got actually 28x. So basically we are breaking down 28x into 2, look like 2ab, and this is my a square. So 4x square I can write as 2x square. So the whole thing matches with this expression. So 2x is my a. So a square is 2x square minus 2 times a is 2x and b is 7 and b square, b is 7 again. So 7 square. So the whole thing I can write down as like this, a minus b. So my a is 2x minus my b is 7 and square it. And keep the square root. So now, as I have told you before, 2x minus 2x, if you write them next to each other and multiply, you should get back these things, the 4x square minus 20x plus 49. So doing the same thing in a different way. So if to do this kind of problems, you have to memorize this formula. A minus b whole square equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. And if this sign is plus, then this all terms are plus here. So now we can see 2x minus 7 whole square, and there is a radical. So this radical and the square cancels each other. So final answer is 2x minus 7. For number 3, we have cube root. So we have to think of the what number by multiply by itself will give you 125. So that number is 5. 5 times 5 is 25. 25 times 5 is 125. So the answer is 25, but the negative sign, what do we do with the negative sign? As it is outside the radical sign, we keep it. So we keep the negative sign, and you can show your work if your teacher wants to. You can write 5 times 5 times 5. And this is cube root, so you have to put a little 3 here. So it's minus 5 to the power 3 and cubic root of that. Again, this cube root and 3, they cancel each other. So the answer is negative 5. For this one, as we see, the exponent is 4. So that is 10 times 10 times 10. So if you multiply 10 4 times, then you get 1000. In other words, you can count the number of zeros. 4 zeros meaning 10 to the power 4. If there are 5 zeros, that is 10 to the power 5. So this 10,000 we can write as 10 to the power 4. We can write it as 10 to the power 4. And then we have the 4th power of this thing, radical. So this 4 and this things cancels. So we have 10 answer. The index 4 meaning it is actually to the power 1/4. So it is actually, it will look like this, 10 to the power 4. And then you can put a parenthesis around it and write as 1 over 4. So that this means this power is 1/4. So then it is 10 to the power 4 divided by 4. So here we are doing fraction multiplication. So 4 divided by 4 is 1. So the answer is 10. So this is how it works. So when you see this little number and power are the same, you can safely cancel them. For this one, we have the negative inside and also 8. So that is 2. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. And negative sign, if you multiply odd number of times, then that will be also negative. So negative 2 and t to the power 3. So negative 2 to the power 3 is exactly if we multiply negative 2t and negative 2t, then we should get this negative 8t to the power 3. So this is 3, and this radical sign and this cube cancels. So the answer is negative 2t.